Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns for Game 2 of this Wind Waker Randomizer Season 6 Losers Bracket Top 8 match between Tuba and Kit. Here on commentary for this match, we've got Wolflink and Xenu, and tracking, we've got Tall and Cube David. I'm going to hand it over to our commentators, but enjoy the match.
Yo, what up, guys?
Hello.
All right, first question off the back. What NPC is Drona? In the hash. It says Drona Oken. Oken I know is a Korok. Is Drona also a Korok? Okay. Glad we figured that out.
Yeah, that. Too many names to remember.
But yeah. We got some interesting file names. We got a elite speak Tubamann, and we've got the letter J. But yeah. As you could tell from the guys who were here from game one, these guys are a very evenly skilled match. Should be a good one. Kit won game one. Pretty, not handily, but like it was close, but it wasn't.
It was close where it came down to like a few decisions.
It came down to how quickly you went Earth Temple, essentially.
Yeah, basically, since the last shard was in. It's definitely like small decisions. Like there was 1 minute between both runners, and they're off starting at DRI.
Yeah, and we got a windfall to go down, same as last seed. Although this is a new dungeon, we got open seas to Kalidemos and
windfall to Hammerrock. Speed dungeons for game 2. No temple and Tower of the Gods shenanigans.
Yeah. What are you talking about? We have Godan, not Goma.
Oh, yeah, okay. I always read the names wrong, okay? It's fine. Tower of the Gods is...
Tower of the Gods is the slowest dungeon, so we do, in fact, not have the quick dungeons.
We have 2 of the fastest.
We have 2 of the quick dungeons. And these hints are mostly pretty blasé. Ghost Ship chart on golf is nice to know, especially with the path. Great Sea. Looks like we're going to go ahead and Tuba's just going to go off and get Wind Shrine, which don't disagree with it. You're here, you might as well do it. Save the rest of it for later. Who knows, you may get a projectile here.
Insta boomerang.
Yeah, watch. Purple rupee.
Oh, money. Oh, that opens up, right? Just checking Beetle 20 quickly. Maybe.
I mean, you can get whatever's in there now if you want to, which looks like that's what Tuba's going to do.
They have the money. Might as well.
And in here is a sword.
Sword, okay.
What if our path is on Halmarock?
That would be...
Let's go. Halmarock path to Kalidemos. Okay, there's probably something else. But Cyclist is hinted dead, so we only have 2 other options. One of which we know where Ghost Ship chart is, but we can't get it right now. And it looks like, we're gonna just take this and do a traditional after DRI to Crescent. Probably see them pick up the boys and dip into paw print. Probably gonna see a delay of what is on.
That's spiky.
Oh, it is spiky. Let's go. I would say with the shard being hinted in Thornfair, we're probably gonna see a delay of going to the west or the east coast to until we have something to clear one of them so we can get it all done at once. And that's a Tingle statue. So solid. Love that for us.
Oh, spiky on Mother and Child.
Spiky on Mother and Child. If you are photosensitive, please look away because Tube is going to be doing a swim here, probably to Western Ferry. And if you are photo deprived and want to see flashing images, stare directly at Tuba's screen.
Tuba is struggling with storage here. Kitcot opting to go straight to paw print. Wait, no.
No, he's going angular.
Angular,
And-
I'm really...
And he can't tell what that is, but I'm not seeing spikes.
No,
so,
that's
yeah.
brown.
Yeah. So.
And now Kitcot is about to do the same as Tuba, so look the other way.
Yeah, stored a bottle in Mother and Child, so that's really nice. You can get Grandma
Grab a
on your
fairy.
on your first outset trip.
Always good to save Grandma.
Which we may see.
If she is useful.
Yeah.
If not, then
It's just nice to get
it's nice to get to.
Yeah. Kit, I think Kit forgot to talk to Coral there for the double storage, so it's no big deal. He'll just get it in. Western Fairy is dead, so luckily he did it before he opened the chest. So now I think especially with that bottle and getting that fairy, I think an early outset is going to be good here. We can get 4 out of the I guess there's 5 checks there and Grandma Mouse, so we can get 4 of those and only need to come back for Big Pig and Outset Fairy, and yeah, we're seeing exactly that.
Yeah, that's pretty worth it.
Do you mean like for Rando or for vanilla speedruns? Because vanilla speedruns, I have no idea, and Wind Waker and Rando, we don't really keep track of that. But if you go on speedrun.com, that information is there for vanilla.
Runners are having trouble today with storage.
Having a little trouble with roll clips as well, but it happens. Roll clips suck, storage sucks, everything's frame perfect. That's Wind Waker Rando.
Yeah.
Although I will have to say, on paper it seems really bad, but it really isn't. Like I would say the tricks, even though we allow all glitches, for whatever reason, Wind Waker glitches are really easy to do comparative to other Zelda randos.
Well, it's also one of the more easy games.
Yeah.
In general.
Well, I don't think that has a correlation between like the glitches and their difficulty.
No, 100% no.
Yeah.
It's still like.
Yeah. Yeah. Kit getting it a little upset with himself there on his face cam. You guys can't see it, but we can see it. I guess you can see it if you're watching his stream. But
not too happy with it.
Yeah. 7 minute soup. Love to see it.
That is a pretty fast soup.
Yeah.
Now the true question is, will it hold anything useful?
Yeah. Also, I completely missed Tuba when and if he checked it, but I've seen nothing on the tracker, so it looks like he either didn't talk to Salvage Core or Salvage Core was nothing.
I don't think he did.
I must have missed it if he did, but we'll see it here on Kit. He's definitely going to grab it.
Yeah, we'll see it here.
With OpenSea's path, it's a very strange. It's a pretty bad. Yeah. Underling's house was dead. If he did it, I think. I don't know. And boys were dead.
Wasn't dead. Sorry.
Was dead. That one of them was dead. I saw a brown chest. I don't know whether it was Mace's or.
Mace's was dead.
Mace's was dead. All right.
But I think basement, the underling's house was dead as well.
All right. So So with Salvage Core being dead, that's very interesting for our path because it's either the sword to go fight Helmarock or it's whatever's on Ghost Ship. And Kit following this outset dip up with the meta opener of Season 6, Night Windfall, Mila, etc., etc. You guys know the drill. You saw this last game. And I think we're seeing a DSE here from Tuba. Yeah, we are.
Yep. Oh. You get the first time. Let's see if it gets it second. Yeah. Fails it again.
Delivery bag on Windfall. You love to see it. Tot always having the goods, unlike Creed.
Always good to get.
Yeah.
Now will our boy let's see.
First try.
Yeah, first try. Just forget the past like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, both swords would have to be locked directly behind it, but if it's something foundational like grapple and like there's just two swords in the woods, there you go. But it's a 50% chance it's that sword. So might be getting some spiciness. Our path to Helma was also Windfall, I believe. Yeah, our path to Godin and our path to Windfall are both.
Yeah.
So that delivery bag's looking like a good solid path item. Unlocks a lot of different things logically. And sometimes hard locks things. Alright, we got a spiky here. And it's a tingle statue. Alright. Solid.
Not too many not really any item yet that does anything
a whole lot,
for
yeah.
us.
But I imagine with a double path Windfall, it's just gonna be a loaded Windfall. And there's our fourth tingle statue. Because we know there's one in Cliff Flat.
Yep.
Oh, Tingle Tuner, let's go!
Tuner.
Let's go!
Wow, you do not see that often.
I love. Oh, let's see. Spiky in here. Bait bag.
Bait
Whoa.
bag.
It's okay. It does things.
Yeah. Does more than anything we got up until now. So.
It's interesting as well because that logically unlocks Bird's Peak, right? And we're trying to, we know we're gonna have to do Thorn Fairy, and we don't know when we're gonna get our hammer. We know it's some way, we know we're gonna get it eventually. But the bait bag unlocks BPR logically, and also the worst way to do BPR. Yeah. So you're at a point now where it's like, do I just take that Cliff Flat storage in there because I know whatever's there is in logic, and I'll be damned if I do it, and then just like your hammer's super late and you don't get that shard. To be fair, it is a shard, so you don't need it immediately.
Yeah, you don't need it straight away. It doesn't give you anything, so it's something you can skip out on until later. Let's see if Tingle holds anything.
I'm going to say a shield.
Oh, I'm going to say shard. Nothing useful, but...
Boomerang!
Oh, boomerang,
okay, so that's interesting if the sword isn't our Path to Kali demos, because then it basically... Oh, no! That confirms the sword is Path to Kali demos. Yeah. Unless our magic's in there. Our magic can be in there.
Tingle with the goods.
Yeah. Jeez.
Gives access to like Boulder and DRI as well.
Yeah. It does give us Boulder and DRI. Which I don't know if either of them peaked, so.
No, I didn't see any of them
No.
peak it.
Did Kid pick did Kid peak the maze or did he just book it out of there? I completely
He
did
did
not know.
pick the maze.
Okay, cool.
I think there's well, no, there is
Yeah,
nothing since he's
yeah.
leaving.
So we know that our Path to Kalidamos is either pointing to our Leaf or our Magic. There is still a chance it's on Ghost Ship, but I'd honestly, like, as soon as I get that hammer, like, I'd be very, very tempted to go and do Phantom Ganon.
Small chance.
So, also that grapple is great because now we don't have to make the choice for Cliff Flat, for where's Cliff Flat storage. So we can just, I think that's going to be Kit's next play. It makes sense. And there's our last Tingle statue.
Last Tingle statue.
Yeah. So yeah, you're also going to get ankle out of this. So I don't see a reason not to go that way. Well, actually, no, he won't because he didn't do Diamond Step early. But like, Restream will have Tingle available or ankle available. Yeah, we have the knowledge, and most likely Tuba will also have ankle available because I imagine, you know, conventional routing, he's going to do NFI after this. Yeah.
But now it's starting to be like to look like a pretty linear seed.
And you see this peak. I think that was wooden.
I think, right. Runners with their X-ray vision can see anything from miles away.
Then I will say that is dead.
Yeah.
So we know one item in here is going to be a Tingle statue. We don't know what the other item is going to be. So if we see two spikies, if we see one spike, we know what we stored because we're going to store both of them. But if we see two spikies, we may not know which one was where. All right. This is spiky, so very likely our Tingle statue. But we don't know for certain until we see what's up here. All right, that's wooden, so that was our Tingle statue. Yeah. Tuba getting his wood starter kit from Tingle there, and we're gonna see Kit get his shard and whatever is in Bird's Peak. We don't know what's in there, but it may be something important.
Nice.
Yeah. And after that, we're actually kind of running low on stuff.
Paw print.
Yeah, paw print. We can get the boulder now with that boomerang. And looks like we are going to be doing at least part of that because I think this is sort of a correction because I think Tuba did forget to talk to Tuba did forget to talk to the boys at.
Oh, okay.
So coming here is not terrible. Like he obviously needs to correct that because it's a path. We know it wouldn't have helped. It's not, or it's like inconsequential, but he obviously doesn't know that. So, and I get our first look at paw print.
Yeah, so that's not too much time lost.
And our first shard was, of course, the hinted shard.
First of 8. Spiky.
Spiky. Another shard.
Another shot.
Good. We also are going to get scale the wall here, which is nice. Being able to do that in your first trip is nice.
Awesome.
We will be able to. That looks spiky over there on the right side. Or on the left side. Maybe I was wrong. I cannot. I'm not even going to try to beat this.
I'm
Not even going to try. Yeah, it looks like Tuba does not want what was on scale the wall, so going to assume it was dead.
Scale is bronze, so
yeah. All right, but we do want what's in here. Now this is out of logic, but we can get it now, and that's Maggie's letter. That's nice, given we already have a delivery bag, and we got a spiky here too.
Let's see. Moblin's there.
Oh well, that's we got mail. Lots and lots of mail. So we'll see where Tuba goes from here. Probably, I would think he's gonna follow Kit and go. Yeah, we're gonna see the Cliff Plat.
Outset from Kit. Both runners doing the same stuff, but just different orders.
Yep.
It not having to roll clip since it's nighttime.
Yeah. Shout outs to people who roll clip in here when it's night.
True mad luck.
Yeah. It's that muscle memory. It just gets you. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Kit's going to be picking up some bait here, which makes sense. Headstone's right next door. Probably going to go peek it. And it also, well, actually, no, it doesn't really do anything besides that because Nino Rock's dead.
Yeah.
I think this is actually what Tingle statue does Tuba not have? Has he not been a Crescent?
No, Tuba's. Oh wait, yeah, I think he's been to a Crescent.
Yeah. Did he not grab it? Because he did Mila.
No, he did it.
Oh, Northern Ferry. He didn't go Northern Ferry. Okay. That's odd. Oh, we're going for the super swim to Northern. See how this goes. Also, soup on Kit's side. We'll see if he also possibly forgets Link underneath Link's house. Although I think Tuba did it. I want to say he did it.
I want to say he did, but I don't remember.
And who knows? This could just be, a wooden chest.
In before Spiky and Tuba completely forgotten it's big.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
We're good.
But for 20 minutes in, and a little change, this is a remarkably dry start.
Yeah, apart from having like a couple of shards, didn't read back. Like nothing that opens up a lot or just is pretty big. Apart from like having the sword like a minute in. And even that doesn't really do anything apart from give the runners like more damage.
So we'll see where Tuba decides to go from here. Sorry, he hasn't been to PR yet. Obviously, he goes there. And yeah, Kit doing exactly what I was expecting. I'm gonna go peek heads down, and if it's nothing, I think it might be. He'll probably go pop ramp. And
because
and he'll probably do DRI in a pop ramp.
And before Headstone has bracelets or bombs.
Yeah. That's a rupee. They spawned on DRI, so both of them have done Wind Shrine, but they obviously spawned there, so they didn't have anything to do Boulder or Fly across.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense now that we have access to Boulder, and Boulder might be something.
Yeah. Honestly, but in that same vein, I think we didn't get really anything for that is directly pathy for either of our windfall paths, which I believe are Helma and Godan. So I think pushing delivery bag is probably a decent idea here. Kit opting with Fly Across Dead to just void there. He could have taken that storage into Eastern Ferry, but opted against it. And he gets a note to Mom for his troubles.
More mail. At this point, if mail doesn't give anything, I'm really surprised.
And speaking of rushing delivery bag checks, we're doing trading sequence. I wasn't able to see what was on Greyfish, but yeah, but it looks like Kit has the same idea, so he's going there as well. Is it? I missed it.
I'm not sure. It might be.
Yeah, yeah, and our Moblins letter is also in ladder, so we have several delivery bag things that are in logic. And Tuba, a man after my own heart, gonna break in here and do Phantom Ganon.
Yes, good choice.
Yeah, I like this play a lot. Because it's Leaf or Magic, which I guess individually don't do a whole lot, but you're grasping at straws here. I would have waited till I at least got Hammer, but I would have totally not done this with done bombless.
Okay, going back to
which I think is the smarter play. You've got 3 in logic delivery bag checks that are available to you right now. And you really didn't get a whole lot outside of Tingle statues. All right, Greg, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. So, what do we have? And we're gonna start off. Yeah, this route's a little weird. So we got grab by the Floor Master, so we can get a. Well, everything's out of logic, but so we can get this without Leaf or this chest coming up without Leaf or Hookshot. So so the randomizer expects you to have certain items to do certain things. So that's what we mean by in logic. And there's our path to Rodan right there.
Yeah.
So this chest that Tuba is currently doing is locked behind bombs and either Leaf and Magic or Hookshot. Oh, and also Hammer. But it's dead, so we don't care. And looks like the lower one was also dead. And there's our hook. That's an in logic hook shot. Yeah, that makes sense. That puts ankle in logic.
Actually does.
Yeah. So FF had absolutely nothing. So hopefully we're reading this logic correctly, and Phantom Ganon has something.
And before Phantom Ganon becoming the GOAT.
Yeah. And Kit gonna go ahead and do Leafless Golf for Ghost Ship Chart. I like this.
I love a bit of Leafless Golf.
Yeah. Although we will find out momentarily if it really is that sword. Let's see if this is spiky. If this is not spiky, it's good for K. If this is spiky, this could be huge for Tuba. But in that same vein, whatever we get here is likely only half useful. Because it's either magic or leaf. And it's not spiky, so yeah. So that tells us that this is going to be magic here.
Yeah.
Or there's magic in Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, missed a step there. So that's a bad. That's not the greatest play. That's an unhinted Baron FF. That's a big move. Yeah. I mean, with FF it's not as insane because it's only 6 jacks, but RML can still be something. Yeah, that is true. And that would cause it not to be Baron. But Kit's going to get his Ghost Ship chart here. We still don't know where Leaf is. This is locked behind Leaf. But we don't particularly care.
Somewhere in the sea.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a whole lot open to us logically. We have top of Cabana. We have Ankle. We have Hide and Seek.
Yep. There's not that much. We still haven't seen Maggie's letter.
Yeah, but that's out of logic.
Yeah.
I was only counting in logic checks. It's probably Ankle. If it's just Hide and Seek, they're both going to feel extremely behind. Because they're going to be thinking that the other one door canceled, even though I don't think either of these people are like early door cancelers.
If it is Hide and Seek, that's...
Yeah. Yeah, also, that's Ankle for Tuba, which I imagine he'll be heading straight there.
Let's see.
Although he may still make a pit stop at Windfall because he's got his flower, he's got the 2 men. Actually, he has 2 delivery bag checks. But he still hasn't gone to Diamond Step to get his note to Mom, and we are seeing Ankle.
Let's see.
Yeah. I want to know why did they translate his name to Ankle?
Who knows?
It's imagine naming your child Ankle.
I mean, honestly, if you want weird video game names, take Cabana.
Oh!
If you want weird video game names, just take any video game you know the names for in English, go and look at the French names and have a good laugh, because some of them are ridiculous.
Or just play Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum names are ridiculous.
I'm always baffled at some languages that everything's the same name, that be English or any other language, or even English sometimes sounds like the Japanese names, and then you've got some languages that are just nope, you're not getting anything close to what you're supposed to be.
Also, that Cabana doesn't even do anything for us logically right now because we'd have to do Hammerless Cabana.
Oof. Yeah. The elusive hammer.
And wait, Kit's Ghost Ship is already at Spectacle. It's been a half hour. It's been really, really cavalier with his Song of Passing plays, apparently. Wasn't even noticing.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, yeah.
Lost, like, not in there long.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Tall. Hookshot would be on the path then. Because Hook would directly lock Leaf and Magic. For at least Magic. But we will see. We'll see what it is here. We know this is our path to Kali Demos. And it has to be Magic or something that leads to Magic. I'm hoping it's a Picto.
That would be funny.
That would be amazing.
And then Lenzo chest. Have
Yeah,
like,
Lenzo. Yeah. You just Lenzo door cancel the seed, and it's all good. You get your Leaf on. You get your.
Yeah, imagine like someone Lenzo door canceling this seed and just getting like.
Yeah. There's our Skull Hammer, so that's our path to FF.
Okay.
That's gotta feel bad.
And it's Magic.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's only so many places that our Leaf can be at this point, and those places are top of Cabana and hide and seek.
I'm calling hide and seek just for the.
Oh, it's absolutely hide and seek, and if I'm judging Kit's movement here, this might be he's going for it. He's gonna.
Yeah.
We're door canceling without Picto. Let's see if it was the play. And looks like in the opposite vein, we're seeing Tuba head over to Cabana, which makes sense. He has hammer now. Now that's an out of logic hammer, but he can do this quickly. So
what will it be? Will it be?
Well, it looks like he doesn't want it. So yeah. Maggie's letter was in paw print. Bomb lock or power basic lock. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want it. So it looks like our progression will be on hide and seek. There will be a leaf or bombs here, something like that. It could be both.
I'm gonna call bombs.
Yeah.
But any item is good, to be honest, at this point.
No. Leaf would put the magic in logic, so the Leaf kind of just has to be here. Or something that leads to Leaf has to be here. But there's not a whole lot besides a Picto that unlocks stuff at the very moment. I guess Power Blades is also unlock stuff because we could have speak. But like, yeah, both our windfall paths are satisfied in that hammer and that Din's Pearl. So,
yeah.
And oddly enough, delivery bag is also path to both. So, Spiky and Cabana. There's another pearl, so we will have to come here. So, logically required ankle.
Which is a good thing.
Yep. And let's see if the door counselors are eating today.
Before double brown.
It probably is. Oh, we got one spiky. Well, I got one spiky. If this is a Picto. And let's go! Door cancelers eating. Oh my god! If I was Kit, I'd be so worried. I'd be so worried that someone just did that earlier.
That is so funny.
Oh my god! This is Poppy and Vera don't exist, and if they do exist, there's a Picto and Lenzos. That's just how it works.
It's a terrifying, like, thing to get.
Yeah. Yeah, we love it when the Lenzo door cancelers eat. It's a good thing. See, they don't exist. Poppy and Vera don't exist, much like birds. Yeah, or pigs, according to Puppet. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. There's bombs. There's bombs. There's bombs. All right, so it is. Yeah, you just gotta do hide and seek.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could still be leaf in Eastern. Yeah. So I think that's telling us there's a leaf in Eastern.
Yeah. You're probably gonna do paw print as well at some point.
Oh yeah. You just do paw print like right now. Oh, you know what? It can. So as far as logical locations, that gives us bomb mail. That logically gives us arrow mail.
Then before bomb mail leaf. I don't know, bomb mail shield.
So what they're playing is called a seed, which is a set pattern of randomization within the randomizer that they're racing. So they're essentially playing the vanilla game, but things are in different spots and it won't change. And there's command melody on, I think that's, what player was that? Is that
Eastern.
Eastern? All right. He broke into, he took the storage into Eastern. All right. Yeah. There is such a... I'm not sure if Wind Waker has it. I've never really looked into it because I don't play that style. But I know in other randomizers there's a no logic setting where there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to where things are. Generally, you play with logic because you want the seed to still be, beatable.
Because no logic is...
No.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah. Which, depending on your glitch, your glitch knowledge and your comfortability with glitches, can be a very fun mode in randomizers. This is spiky. This could be our leaf, and it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Hide and seek.
So that's the logic, and that's all of Woods.
That is like a lot of spiky on paw print.
Yeah. So I would say that puts Kit well ahead with just doing a hide and seek.
Came down to one thing. As most stuff that Tuba did is out of logic, so...
Yeah. And look,
Yeah,
and Kit's
yeah.
Yeah, and Kit's going to be going to Eastern here to pick up his command melody. It's logically required, but these runners do not need it with these dungeons. So I think for Kit, it's going to come down to whether he rushes that Maggie's letter and gets his hammer or not. Because Tuba still has some time to catch up and do, like, do hide and seek, because he's already cleared out FF, so all he needs to do is fight Halmara, which he can do right now if he wants to break in again.
It's all going to depend if Kit goes back to Windfall right now or not.
Yeah, but he's running out of stuff. He's running out of stuff, and I think in his position, he's not going to. Oh, we just lost Tuba's feed.
I think he's.
PC
go boom.
Let me.
F. Yeah,
we have a DNF on Tuba's side. So we're just gonna watch Kit play a seed.
Yeah.
He's looking at the race room. He's opted not to come in for an interview, so we're just gonna watch Kit play a seed. Yeah, that's fair, Zuba. It's lovely having you. Yeah, it's all good.
It's okay.
All right, so yeah. So no, he just didn't want to finish. Just didn't feel like playing anymore, which, you know, valid.
Valid.
Yeah. And yep, there's a bow.
There's
Okay.
a bow, yeah. Okay, no, that's correct on the spiky.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, just does it. This is difficult commentary. I mean, I guess we could do it GDQ style and like explain things. So,
Complete switch up.
yeah. Just switch it up a little bit because it's not. There's not a race anymore.
Yeah, so it's like.
Yeah. So what Kit's doing here is he's going to, in vanilla you'd have to go through Forest Haven to get into Forbidden Woods, but and I think you can technically do this in vanilla. I don't know, I've never tried, but you can just take the if you grab your leaf after you jump out of coral, you can just take this cyclone. It gives you enough height to head out of there. We just don't have a one-person layout warrior, so there's not. This is the biggest it can be.
Now we are going to see Forbidden Woods.
Wait, when did Kit get a shield? Where was that? I missed that.
He got a shield on bomb mail.
Bomb mail? Alright.
Oh, sword. First chest in Forbidden Woods.
Nice. Yeah, so how you would route this is Kit's gonna peek that down there. Judging based off his movement, he sees that it's nothing. So 2 or 3 pumps, depending on how confident you are in your pumping, will get you over there. So he can. This is faster. Normally, what we would do is we would store that chest and then walk up, because if you need that chest, storing it to get up here is faster. But if you don't need it, doing what Kit is doing here is faster. And we're gonna peek this chest over here. Be careful of the bramble, and looks like he's
wrong.
Yep, doesn't want it, so we're gonna go ahead and head over and finish up Woods. Woods is one of the easiest and most simplistic routes. He has everything he wants to do it quickly, so I imagine this is gonna be a very quick clear for him.
Also, it helps that it's a relatively fast dungeon.
Yeah, Hammer was in turning in Maggie's letter. Yeah.
Which Kit has not done. He has not returned
But he-
to Windfall.
But he will do it because he needs to finish the siege.
Yeah.
But so far, not so much of value Woods here, other than that sword. Yeah, Kit wins if he finishes the siege, which I can't imagine he wouldn't do. So that's the only place in this room that spawns magic, by the way. That little blade of grass right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here with storage so we can climb up this geometry. I don't know what you would call it. And then we're going to leaf over to here, which allows us to... Yeah, sorry.
Just call it walls don't exist in this
Yeah.
video
Yeah,
game.
which allows us to get that warp hut, which is really makes it more convenient for random dungeons. And also allows us to leaf over here, skipping a small key requirement, because the small key can be basically anywhere that's not these 3 checks. So it can be in a really inconvenient place. So skipping it every time is generally what you do. And we're... Kit wants this, so he's gotten rid of his storage on the chest, and he's going to re-get storage by doing a bomb push storage on this chest. And he gets it like I think it was like second try. No. Opting to play it safe here, which in this situation, there's no reason to not just play as safe as humanly possible.
There's no way he just goes through that room with just trying to avoid all.
Yeah, there's no reason to even like risk like getting hit by them there, even though it is slower to cut them down.
That's the first time I've seen a runners peak that. Like usually, I've seen runners just go for the
I don't think that peak is worth it. That peak is not worth it. I will stand by that till the day I die. That peak is not worth it.
Just go out.
Yeah, and looks like we stored fire and ice. Cool. That's really convenient considering what we just did. Yeah.
And now we have infinite boss music.
Yeah, and a wallet. All right, so Wood's paying out a little more.
As a fun fact, in Forbidden Woods, if you go to that mini boss, freeze it with fire and ice, and here Kit saved to save and quit, so the music isn't playing anymore. But if you exit the room normally, you get boss music for the rest of the dungeon.
I did not know that. I was saving quit out of that. Yeah, hi Jade.
Hello, Jade.
Yeah, we're watching Kit's GDQ run of Wind Waker Randomizer right now. Unfortunately, Tuba had to forfeit, so we're just watching Kit finish up the seed.
Which so far is definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, and there's our deluxe pick. So that's the logical pick now. It's been pretty good. The seed hasn't been too terrible.
Oh no.
Was that Spiky across from there? Or Spiky in there? Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not like it matters. Yeah. Kid opting to just like not even peep this and just go for it, which. Yeah. Which honestly, yeah, like peak strats that you don't want to mess around with. Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. So he can do all the casual, like not fast strats he wants, and it will not matter.
This dungeon has been stacked.
Yeah.
For now.
Getting some more math. Okay, it was just brown. Never mind.
That's an interesting leaf route.
So let's see what's in the big key chest here. Looks like it's yeah. I think. Alright, so what do we get out here? Fire and ice, a shard, a sword.
Yep.
Pretty good haul. And the last picto, but was it this seed or was the last seed Benenko was hinted at? Last seed Benenko was hinted at. So yeah, Kit can finish up Windfall after this. He didn't feel like playing or finishing, and he had to do laundry. We got a spiky here on the final one.
Another one.
Nice. Nice. Love that.
Is it shard time again? As always, it's always value woods.
So we'll see what we store here.
If the chest wants to open.
4 hours pro would be really nice because we would be able to access Tower of the Gods.
Yeah. And it would give mail. Which undoubtedly makes it the best pearl.
Absolutely.
Jade? No.
We'll see what he stored here. If it was a shard, we're going to see that we have, what would it be? It would be 3 remaining, and if it's if we didn't store a shard, we're going to see 4 remaining.
Yeah.
So he did not store a
Oh,
shard.
okay, it wasn't a shard, so...
It doesn't look like it was lights.
Oh, maybe?
Could be could be another bottle. Could be Ferrar's Pearl.
Yeah.
Could be Power Bracelet. Actually, I think it's...
Oh, nice. Pig. Question mark.
So we're gonna get a literal fuck ton of mail here. And there's our pearl. Okay, cool.
Well, okay, more mail because we need the mail from mail.
Yeah, we are gonna have to reload the area if he wants that. But again, he's not too concerned about time. He's done
Yeah.
ghost shit. Like, he's just gonna put this on a passing here. But that's all of his dungeons completable. Well, no, he still needs his neighbor's pearl. That I forgot where that was, but
Neighbors.
I can check real quick. And Kamali Mel is dead. So neighbor's pearl was in Oasis in Cabana. So he's actually really close to that and is going to be able to do it fairly easily. So we're probably going to see an ice ring into Cabana here based off his sailing direction. Yeah, and he's just marked off ice ring on his personal dropper. So that's what we're going to see. But we honestly don't have that much left. I was tracking. I don't know how much he has left specifically. I was tracking for both runners on my end. So, but I don't think it was that much of a difference. No. Besides Cabana. Oh yeah, he won't do Cabana without hammer. Honestly, in this situation, I might. Like if I'm in a situation where I'm winning no matter what, if I just do hammerless Cabana just because I don't want to come back because it clears the area for him. Yeah. There's no harm for him to do it because he's not pretty much racing anymore. He's racing in the sense that he's in a race time room, but
yeah.
There's no threat of him not losing.
I still wants to finish fast.
Yeah.
Just in general speaking, these past few games have been like pretty fast ones. But this seed isn't over, obviously, but it's definitely
and that's what makes me the difference between Kit and me. I would not care. I would just do things that I felt like if I was in this situation.
Yeah, just... You know, the moment Kit gets a hammer, it's like Cabana, and well, would you do FF first? Just because you have access to everything there, or
I mean, generally I would do FF first because like we don't know what's in FF. We know it's dead, but Kid doesn't know that. And generally, if you're micro optimizing, you want to have Tower of the Gods be your last dungeon if it can be, because you don't have to do a warp to Hyrule.
yeah. Because
And-
realistically, Hyrule Mail is the only thing we don't know from FF.
Yeah. But yeah, this is not a situation we find ourselves in often. So
Yeah.
we are going to see the worst check in the game right here. This guy is not a good person.
Never is.
Yeah. See, doesn't have anything. Doesn't have anything.
Like the day he has something is the day a run will be completed on an hour on stream during a race.
Creep's the kind of guy that takes the orange juice out of the fridge, drinks it straight out of the container, and then puts it back in the fridge empty. That's the kind of person Creep is.
I thought that was just normal civilized behavior.
Why would you put an empty orange juice container back in the fridge? I can fix it. There's our second Waller on Minenko. Oh, dude, it reminds me of a Stardew meme. I gotta find the Stardew meme. I'll send it. Oh, we're getting the inverted camera. Let's go.
It's hard to. Oh god.
Happy 1 hour. Happy 1 hour. Golden giving out life advice in the chat. Let's go.
But for a seed, honestly, for a seed that started so dry.
Yeah, it came to a head.
London,
It came to a head. It really did. And there's our hammer. And
like for a seed that was like dry at the start, this is
Yeah.
really decent.
And yeah, Kit's probably gonna go straight FF here and just finish it up. And then I'd imagine in this situation, where it doesn't matter, like we said, and we Kit playing optimally and stuff. But I imagine he's going to save Taji for last. I think he's gonna clear his overworld before he goes Taji. Just to like make sure that he doesn't have to warp for Ganon. Because like that optimization isn't. Yeah, I think it's weird.
Because if he can get everything in speed,
He wasn't feeling it. He felt behind. He had to do laundry. Life takes priority. He's not in a position where he felt he could win and did not want to finish. And Kit's gonna get the news where that this FF has absolutely nothing.
which is sad.
Yeah. But
Well, it's
but
not 100% Byron yet until we see our mail.
But yeah, it's not Arrow Mail, but I don't have what specifically because I was tracking for both runners when I was up, but I don't have specifically what Kid has done and not done. But between the two of them, we're just missing Outset left, which I think the only thing that Tuba had over Kit was Cabana. So he's only got Cabana, Big Pig, and Outset Fairy. So we'll probably see all of those before we head into Tachi. And he still needs to go into Cabana to get his pearl. But he has basically everything. Tachi is also going to be pretty stacked. And I would be very surprised if Arrow Mail was also dead, because then we would have an unhinted Baron FF, which
Yeah, which would
Yeah. which it's not as unlikely, as say an unhindered barren Earth Temple or an unhindered barren, DRC or any of the other dungeons that have like double the checks.
But like FF is like
FF is a glorified overworld spot.
it's so tiny.
Arrow lights would be nice, but lights, given the dungeons we need to complete, lights aren't super high priority in this seed. It's not like we have Earth Temple or Wind Temple where you're doing a lot of combat.
Now here now. Lights on Master Sword head.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even mind it. Like, we're big chilling right now. If it's a Hyrule seed, it's a Hyrule seed.
I'm still waiting for the day where lights are legit. Are like vanilla.
We got that in one. I remember Tanjo doing a pickup race that I was just like in his chat for, and this was at the point where he was taking notes like auditorily. Is that how I said it? Anyway, so he was speaking into a recorder on his phone, and we get to the Ganon hit, and he's like, "Ganon Maze is a fucking bow."
Oh my god!
I was like, you don't see it that often. I don't remember in that scene whether it was logical fire and ice or whether it was lights, but it was a bow, which is I think the only thing of relevance that's not just like a random item, like a turn-in item, like a teal statue or like a Maggie's letter, that it can be. It's the only hardcore item that it can be. And pray for no soft locks for Kit. May not matter for his placement in this race, but we still don't like to see the bird fly away.
Birds, please be nice.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could get hookshot. Hookshot also is a thing.
Not that many options.
Yeah, like magic's gotta be rare.
Magic must be like, that would be rough.
Because like, you would need FF, like, because you need magic 100% of the time, logically, for Wind Temple. You need magic logically 100% of the time for, and you need specific keys, Yeah.
That's like the most niche and like
it can happen, but yeah, we would need specific key placements in ET and DRC.
But
which the key placement in DRC is not a huge deal, but we would not need a key in basement, but key in basement would stop that. And we're getting some good quick spins. That was a really nice fight.
And the bird has poached.
Yeah. So Kit needs to go Cabana. Let me actually, it doesn't even matter anymore. I can just full screen Kit. So all he has left on his tracker is Cabana and Outset.
Yeah.
So I reckon we're gonna see both of those before we see Itachi, and then we'll just finish our go mode in Itachi. Itachi's gonna have stuff. We don't have enough locations left for enough
there
items.
Isn't enough locations for a sword, light arrows, and 2 shards.
Yeah, and based off of those equips he just did, I imagine we are going Cabana.
Yeah.
Which he'll also pick up his arrow mail here.
I'm gonna call Owl Sword.
I think it's gonna be something. I'm gonna say lights. We could put some dank memes on the left side.
Dank memes.
Yeah, put some Wind Waker memes on there.
Someone pop out like if someone put like window with like a paint app and just start drawing random like Wind Waker stuff.
All right, so this is arrow mail. Also, sorry if you heard my ESPN notification over my... Yeah, someone heard my ESPN notification. And there's Mirror Shield.
Mirror Shield, wow.
That does absolutely nothing for us. I mean, we get the bomb. We get the bomb bag in. Yeah. So, but that is. I think that's Baron blocking. That's Baron blocking.
No, Quasey. I think the word you're
actually no. That's not. That's wait. Yeah, that is Baron blocking. Because we can definitely get that before we get bomb mail. Even though it is bomb locked, it would be weird, and I don't think the mail order would allow it. But because I don't think you can get arrow mail, like if you have both at the same time. I think you get bomb mail first, because we would. I don't even think that was a football related alert. I think that was a hockey related alert. Let me check.
No, that is good. That is good stuff. The rat photo bombing on the screen. Twice.
Yeah, so that's the Pearl. I imagine we'll still see him go outside and get Big Pig, and because at this point it's 2 checks left in the overworld. I think even if you were in a competitive race, you would still
well just do them especially if it gives you like something like lights or like.
Yeah, it's literally his last 2 overworld checks, and while they may both be nothing, like you're going to be able to finish the seed with Taji rather than
make it special.
Yeah, the possibility of having to do another warp. So I think we're. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I mean, I'm gonna.
I mean, for density play, this is the right play, but I think in the situation, I would have even if Tuba was still racing, I would still go outset. Yeah. They are 2 slow checks, but like I wouldn't want to warp back.
I'm calling hop across lights.
Yeah. So we know this is gonna be a stacked FF.
100%.
How many items are we still missing? We're still missing 5. So there's at least 2 items in here in addition to the
sword.
The shard on. There's definitely a shard on Godad. We know that.
And 2 shards. There's 4 items in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Plus 1 on the boss.
Yeah. There still could be like Big Pig and Outside Fairy could both be something.
Then we're starting on like a brown chest.
Unless did Tuba do Big Pig? I don't think did Tuba do Big Pig.
No one did Big Pig.
No.
Tuba never got bracelets.
Yeah. Oh, 2 keys here.
Wow.
All right, there's our small key. Hopefully, the next one is a big key.
That would be good.
Yeah. And it is cool. So.
Yeah, that's a good time.
So there's at least 2 required items in here. There may be all 4 in here. I don't think we have any bait left that can like lead to items. I think we have everything.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Most.
Yeah. And there's the last key. I don't even know why he's grabbing that.
And why is it?
Yeah. Well, he knows he's gonna have to do hop across now if he's not in go, but I think he'll still definitely skip it. So we've got 8 checks remaining outside of the boss, and all 8 of those are items. We have, at least to my knowledge, we have no hints. We have no hints for Taji's specific location, so we are going to be seeing everything, except maybe hop across.
No.
Because we may be in go before. No, he's just doing hop across now. All right, chill.
It's good. Because we're in our mid-20s,
golden.
Oh my god,
That's why.
for the vine. Yeah, damn, having a die in a minute.
As much like other people in their mid-20s, I detest TikTok and think Vine is superior.
Vine has always been superior.
It always has.
Everything that came after musically, TikTok, and anything
I think I quote "What the fuck is up, Kyle?" almost daily. And they were roommates. There's just so many good ones.
Too many, you could literally use Wardos for some of the runners' skins.
I love the one where it's like, "Can you get me a Capri Sun?" And just throws like a gallon of Sunny D in his face. Yeah, sure hope it does. Shout out to Drew Gooden's YouTube channel. Kit, I think Kit's in full practice mode. He's opting to practice strats. Yeah. This is not necessarily what he's doing right now, by the way. he's opting to do it leafless for practice because why not?
Respect. He's gone in full practice mode. Oh no.
What? Also, another good one. A child. No.
That one is.
It's so good. It's so a child.
So many good ones. There's been some like fun trends come out of TikTok, but most of them are so repetitive.
I think, like with a lot of media, there's a lot of bullshit before you get to good stuff, which is why
I feel bad for any woman named Karen that has does a ball haircut.
That's not really TikTok. That was a thing before TikTok. I was like, that started.
It was, but it's like TikTok kind of pushed it to the limit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's Taji. This is what's going on. Not much to say.
I haven't seen anything. At this rate, most of the good stuff is going to be the two overworld chugs are gonna have something at this rate.
So what's everyone's go-to Indian takeout?
I cannot answer that question. That does not really exist over here in Europe. Well, not in Europe in general, but in France at least, you don't find you do not find Indian food.
All right, what's your stance on French tacos? Because I've heard they're very good.
I personally love them. They could honestly kill me because I'm sorry, they're nice. You get filled instantly, but they're for me as some French tacos. Take a burrito, don't remove the Mexican stuff inside. It's literally fries, cheese sauce, meat, and a sauce.
It's essentially kind of like a kebab, but not really.
Yeah, no, it's folded like a burrito. Yeah. It's closer to a kebab. It's a mix.
Yeah. They're very good.
It's very good.
It's offensive to Mexican people, absolutely, but it's very good.
I mean, yeah, it's a mix of everything.
Yeah, there's the Light Heralds. The Donner is also very good. I'm a big fan of halal food.
There's some really good stuff out there.
Yeah.
No, there's so many foods. I go to like festivals and stuff around the world, and the biggest one I do is like Tomorrowland in Belgium, and they've always got like food stalls from around the world.
Oh,
I literally just get there and have like food that I never fathomed to get, like literally like barrow bun burgers and stuff like that. That are just fantastic.
I'm really. That's because you don't live in New York, Golden. We're fine here. I can get anything I want. Yeah.
Get McDonald's in any other country and compare it to like what America sells. Like,
Okay. So here's the thing about American brands and American fast food, right? They focus, especially KFC, does way more marketing. The kind of fast food that is good in America is not the stuff that's in other countries.
Yeah, but like, hear me out on one thing. KFC, and I've had it in a lot of places, nothing will beat Australian KFC. Like
Australian KFC is like miles ahead of like everything.
Australian KFC is the go. British McDonald's is the go. France, I'd give it to Burger King maybe, as like big brands go that we've got. For me, as a French person who doesn't have it often, Taco Bell is like superior to any fast food.
Well, that's because you don't know what Mexican food is.
I've had Mexican food before.
Have you? Have you?
I've had like a really good burrito in like Manchester.
Okay, for lack of a better term, burritos are technically American, but that's such point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so there's two very different styles of burritos, and like the burritos that you get at like Chipotle and stuff, and the burritos you get at Taco Bell, those styles are 100% American.
Oh yeah, no, those are like full on American. Like.
Yeah. Burritos aren't as common in Mexico as you would believe. They're pretty much, I think, confined to the north. Yeah. They're much smaller, and they're
they're kind of closer to like, I'd say, McDonald's like breakfast burrito in America. Like the breakfast burrito in America and like McDonald's is the smallest thing ever. Like I got once, I was there like, bro, Americans do everything massive, and then they give me like a 10-centimeter long burrito that's like thin as hell.
I don't know what part of America you went to, but if you were on the East Coast, you should go to a diner, like just a local diner. I'm not saying this just because I'm from New Jersey, you know. The diner capital of the world. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Mission-style burrito. That's what I was getting at. Yeah. Which was developed in the Mission District of San Francisco, well known for its pivotal role in the gay rights movement.
But where I am in France, it's just nothing. Like, the French fast food is like dominant, but like, apart from McDonald's, KFC, and like Burger King, it's like in France you need to go to like big cities to find anything like remotely original.
I think you also
to Barcelona for Five Guys, but I've never had it, and the only thing I know of it is that it's expensive.
I think that it's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. If you are able to just make a burger at your house, it's not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, nah, there's like vanilla bacon milkshake.
Do you really want that in your life? Do you really want that?
I feel like it's something I taste once. Either I'm gonna love it and legit regret that I can't get it all the time, I'm gonna do.
Here's my thing. Five Guys was great 10 years ago. Like in the early 2010s, it was worth the price with the quality. But since then, the prices have not decreased, and the quality, it's like slightly better than a regular fast food burger at this point. That is my opinion.
It's like
it's not worth the $17 for a burger that I'm getting.
Yeah, no, that's insane. Like even like in France, for example, like stuff has like went up in price in like the past 3 years, like everywhere basically. Just to put it in perspective, as someone who usually gets for a lot for themselves, I used to get like 40 euros worth. Now it's what I usually get is 70, like which in retrospect is insane. Like I'm here like paying video game prices for food.
I mean, part of that is also the euro is now on parity with the dollar now, which is not great.
Yeah, which is bad for us. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm sad. I buy a lot of things in America, which now on paper is just terrible. So much stuff I want to buy from over there that just I can't because it's like, yeah, you're gonna get screwed.
Momo, is that affiliated at all with Dick's Sporting Goods? Because if it is, I want to know more details.
Drive-in?
Yeah, so a drive-in is.
Isn't Dick's like a sport?
It is. It is. I'm assuming this is a local place in Washington. Okay, is not affiliated with Dick's Sporting Goods. Also, shoutouts to Dick's Sporting Goods finally buying Dicks.com, so now it doesn't redirect to a porn site. That's really good for them.
A good decision.
Yeah, they finally bought it. I loved Seattle when I visited. I was too young to really appreciate it, but I still remember like just having the whole day at Seattle Center, and it was just so much fun.
Never really been over there because like the only time that I went on a road trip and like we started in LA. Great thing about LA, we literally arrived and they lost our bags, so we needed to like buy clothes and it was horrible. But I don't know. We did a bunch of places. I think the most memorable is Death Valley. If you do not like heat, I would not recommend to anyone to visit that place. It is beautiful, but holy hell, it's hot.
Momo, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and the when is when I get money. Trust me, I want to go back to Washington. I absolutely loved it. Amazing. Yeah. We're okay.
Okay, like
we're okay.
Anyone who doesn't live somewhere will say it's like places are good.
We have a lot of issues.
I'm sorry, just being able to walk in a store and buy a shotgun for me, that is good.
I mean, to be fair, I live in a part of the country that has like very strict gun laws, so you can't do it. No, but like
the gun laws are insane. Like guns is insane, isn't it? But like, just there's so much wrong in America that like.
Oh right, let's not do this. I kind of forgot the wrong CSR. I thought we were just chilling.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I remember like. I think the most memorable place, like throughout the just road trip, was just ending in Vegas and it being the most disappointing place I've ever been in my life.
Vegas is very hit or miss because because outside of the Strip, Vegas is a suburb. It's a boring suburb.
Oh yeah, no, we were like in the Strip where it's like, yeah. I think it's the fact that was kind of like locked into like it was kind of me, my dad, and my brother. So it's like there's a lot of things I wouldn't have just run off and done. But it's like it's pretty like I don't know. It's hard to explain, right? Like,
it's something that I also because I grew up like just outside of New York City for my whole life. So it's like it's weird for me to like experience somewhere that doesn't have that sort of access to stuff. And that's the sort of thing that I've done, especially when I'm talking with like other people in like other parts of the country. I was like, oh, you just can't like there's not just like, you know, concerts constantly going on, there's not just events constantly going on. You can do something every single day, things are up until 3 a.m, etc.
Yeah.
Anyway, is that go mode for Kid? I have not been paying attention.
No, sword is still missing.
All right,
big pig sword.
Oh wait, he's missing a sword and a shard, it looks like. So so they're both on Big Pig and Outset Fairy.
Oh my god, like no,
this is exactly what I. Oh, one sword, one shard, and all he has is Big Pig and Outset Fairy. At least to my knowledge, that's all he has.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, when you look at his tracker, that's the only things that are marked.
Oh yeah, Hyrule was not hinted dead.
100%, like. Oh yeah, Hyrule.
Yeah, we're gonna see an outside play here.
Ah, no, imagine vanilla sword.
Yeah,
that would be pretty funny.
I mean, at least we have lights.
Yeah, lights make everything.
Yeah, and it could be on both. I'm not Not sure if I would do that, especially in this
I
situation.
mean, in the context, you could. As a player, like, I don't personally run, but like, I would not do that, like, at all. I feel like having two checks that are like right next to each other, there's no point in like doing one, going to like something that's so far away and then coming back.
You say Kit's gonna do it for the stream, but we're seeing him actively not yeet the big pig and not change time of day.
Like, he's still on the practicing.
Yeah. I think that shows disregard for stream content right there. If I'm saying, denying us a big pig yeet.
Oh, the pig has cooled down.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Kit's probably also on autopilot. And there's the shard. Okay, alright, is he doing outset fair?
Okay, is
he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Vanilla Sword would be amazing. Oh,
no, he's going to the fair. He's going to the fair. Alright,
no, but imagine Joy Pendant. If this sword is vanilla, that would be...
I mean, it's a 50% chance.
Yeah, 50-50. I'm just gonna bet on the fairy humming, honestly. Oh, that's... yes, magic would help him. The wind. Kit! Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've seen so many runners just forget about the wind and end up like mid-sea. Well, not mid-sea because it... Yeah. Let's see.
Did he get the storage? I don't think he did. No, he did. Alright, cool. Skips the cutscene. It's like 30 seconds long or some shit. And we getting a sword, we getting bullshit. This is either a sword or bullshit. There's no in between.
Bullshit.
You hoping for
bullshit? The chances of it being a sword are like pretty high.
It's 50%.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Nah, do the vanilla check just to do it, just to see what it holds. Hell, who knows? Maybe it's. I have no idea.
So yeah, we're about just a little bit, like probably like 7-8 minutes away from finishing. Gotta just Hyrule finish up, and Kit's gonna win, and then I guess we'll interview them. So, believe. Let's take a look at the schedule while we're waiting in time of Hyrule.
Magnus has a counter for how many times outset girlfriend is just useful.
Talk about keeping receipts, Jesus. Yeah, this is the last. Yeah, this is the last thing on the schedule for a bit.
I mean, for now.
I mean, for Wind Waker, we just straight up don't have anything scheduled beyond today. Like, full stop.
We don't, but there is deadlines.
So yeah. Today was one of them.
Today was one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there is one before next week or the week after, so...
Let's find out. Let's go on the challenge.
Yes, SGL soon as well.
Yeah, so the next deadline isn't until
The 5th, right?
the 5th, which
So
is
it's not next Sunday, but the Sunday after.
yeah. So we got 2 weeks, and that's only we only have 3 matches. Well, 3 sets of best of 3, so 9 matches. So
yeah, so that's quite a bit. But if we're lucky, we are going to get way more triple headers going forward, which is really good.
yeah, MMR is also happening. Z2R is also happening. I just don't have the restreamer sheet in front of me. I only have the Wind Waker one, but I can pull up the restreamer sheet, see what else is going on. I know Z2R is like almost at the end of their Swiss phase.
There's always stuff going on.
There really isn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Up until like next week, all that's on the schedule for next week are various weekly races.
I'll just push back the deadline, just make it next weekend.
Yeah.
Just force runners to like panic organize runs.
Oh, okay. Then thank you, Dalton. All right, so we're gonna be starting our climb here.
It's time.
Or is this the mini? No, this is the class. Yeah.
Didn't even know until recently that Zelda 2 had Randomizer.
There's very few that don't, to be honest.
Yeah, we've come to a point where like now sadly it like depends on the games. Sometimes the randomizer gets popular, sometimes it's gets the events.
Well, like, just like with all things, there's good randomizers and bad randomizers, and then also like how popular the vanilla game is tends to.
Oh
tends to
yeah,
have an
no,
impact.
I mean I've seen it with games that are like loved. It's like depends how like popular the base game is. You like
Yeah.
Oh, DS games and Triforce Heroes. That's like a niche.
I think Tears of the Kingdom has a randomizer that's similar to the old Breath of the Wild randomizer, where, for those who don't know what the old Breath of the Wild randomizer was, it was a phone app where it was basically a bingo board and you just had to do certain tasks.
It's closer to bingo than a pure randomizer, obviously because of the nature of the game.
But yeah, the PG one was excellent from Kit there.
Yeah. I'm getting crucial at the end. I know a Link Between Worlds at some point had something going on. Wait, was there a Link Between Worlds?
I want to say that's already a thing.
Yeah, no, it is a thing. Oh, we're in some, like, there's like so many. A Link Between Worlds, yeah. Even just base speedrunning, it's always interesting to see, like, how things goes, how, like, Zelda games become more, like, I know recently, like, in the Zelda, like, in the whole, like, Zelda speedrunning community, Minish Cap got a new glitch. There's, like, hell, most games, like, you just wake up and you're there, like, oh, there's a glitch, let's go. I still remember the day where Barrier Skip was found. I was just like mid class and my phone goes mental, and I just see, oh yeah, so we just like found Barrier Skip that just started to exist.
And that's usually forgetting that he has agreed to an interview, so he'll be joining us momentarily.
Sub 140.
Yeah? Yeah, okay. GG's.
Hello.
Oh, GG's.
Yeah. Yeah. Not necessarily the way you thought you were going to win, but definitely a win is a win, and you are moving on.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, we take that, you know. I mean, you guys saw it in game one, but, you know, Tuba, I was nervous for this set, I will not lie. You know, Tuba, like, he's a very good runner, so I didn't really know what to expect. But yeah, no, I think with, game one was actually kind of close. I think that, I'm just trying to remember actually a lot of it. I was able to skip quite a lot of checks actually, which really helped. And I was also like really out of logic for a lot of it. Like I got bombs, really out of logic. I guess in hindsight, I could have probably stayed a little bit more in logic, but it did kind of, I think, pay off in the sense that I was able to skip quite a few checks. Yeah. I also... Sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
But no, I do think I actually played really well in the first game. Like, I didn't make too many execution mistakes. I will say, so you guys know how I've had, well, some of you all know this, but I've had, the reason why I couldn't play on Thursday was because I had controller issues. My original Wii, I say original, but we'll get to that. My original Wii is a like black horizontal Wii, which doesn't have GameCube compatibility. Yes, everyone, those exist. Like in like the really late models. And so for all this time, I've always been playing on an adapter. Just before the race started on Thursday, my adapter broke. Or okay, I don't know if it was the adapter that broke specifically, but something like my controller wasn't working, so I had to postpone it and make this a triple header. So literally on Friday, I had to go out to like the local like store that sells like Wii's and stuff like this, and I had to literally buy a new Wii, homebrew it, and then play it here. This one though does have GameCube compatibility, and the reason why I'm saying all this is because I don't have to play through an adapter, so the timings are slightly different. Which is kind of why I was like struggling with storage. I don't know if you guys like noticed, but on the last game 2, that mother and child, man, that threw me off mentally. But yeah, it was a thing.
I'm just sitting here. I thought you played on Dolphin. But no. Yeah, I actually play on my childhood Wii. I still have it. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's got to be frustrating. But I'm glad you got everything sorted.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it was. Again, it was like I didn't even like the first time I got storage after ages, and then I think I brushed the X button, so I stored the cutscene of putting out the sale, and I was like, huh, okay, this is weird. And it took me like a million years to get storage again. It was a whole thing, and honestly, I can't even tell you what was wrong about game 2 because my mind is just so geared towards that mentally everything else kind of just sucked. It probably didn't. I think I still played pretty well in general, but yeah, no, it was a whole thing. But no, that's kind of what I have to say. I think game 2 was also very interesting because of that C to Kali Demos hint. I strongly debated going into Forsaken Fortress and just doing the one check there, but I think I then found Hookshot, and I'm like, okay, no, I'll do Leafless Golf. This is actually the first time I've done Leafless Golf in a tourney race. Actually, I didn't learn Leafless Golf until very, very recently. And so I was quite nervous actually doing it, but I'm very kind of glad that it worked out first try. And then I found Magic, which I kind of knew had to be there anyway, given given everything that was on Windfall with the grapple and the boomerang. But yeah, I think that kind of worked out, and I think a lot of things just kind of worked out in game 2. Game 1, like everything worked out. Like I got item after item after item. Like my gambles were just paying off, and again I got really lucky. In game 2, I think it was a slow start, but then it worked. Also, yes, just to mention this, Momo, you were the one who finally taught me Leafless Skull, so thank you for that. But yeah. No, it was... No, I think in general things worked out in my favor here, both in game 1 and 2. And, you know, I didn't play horrible, so we take those.
Yeah. And you're going on to face, I believe, Alex in the next round. How are you feeling about that?
Honestly, it's a miracle I'm even in the tournament at this point. Like, my losers run has been insane. I did not expect to make it this far, let alone top 8, or, like, honestly. So, I'm just happy to be here, man. I don't know. But yeah, no, I know Alex is a very difficult opponent. Me and him have traded a lot of races, and a lot of the races we have are actually really close. So I think I'm quite excited for this matchup against Alex. I honestly couldn't tell you who'd win. We're both very good runners. So.
But I think that's going to be it for me at least. Anything else you want to add?
No. Nothing in particular, honestly. That was just really good, like, execution the whole way, apart from obviously the whole storage thing. But I mean, it's storage. Can you really blame someone on that? Like, it's not.
It is hard.
Yeah, it was definitely a really entertaining seat to see, and definitely like. Just the choices themselves, like, kind of paid off. Could have gone to the end if the Great Fairy had junk and just ended on a vanilla Master Sword.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. I will actually say, like, again, because that early, because getting because of all those like storage shenanigans early, I think my brain was very messed up, and I saw 2 locations remaining, and I'm still looking for 2 Go Mode items. So towards the end of that, I was getting ever so slightly concerned that I might have like deleted a shard or something. Like, bro, could you imagine?
Oh my god!
Like, I was just like, please don't say I did that. And like, I was going through, okay, well, I did do this, but I think I was fine. I stored this chest, but then I was like, mentally, I think I was fine. But there's still that little voice in the back of my head that says you might have screwed up big time here, but thankfully I didn't, so we're fine.
The soft lock, the hard lock just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done.
Yeah. So, Golden, want to take us out?
Yeah, well, GG's to Kit. Thanks for playing through that. Thank you to Xenu and Wolflink for commentary, and Tall and Cube David, who helped with tracking on this race. We don't have much scheduled for this week right now, but there are a lot of tournaments that will be scheduling things starting tomorrow, so you can pay attention to our schedule. And we're actually going to go raid Kit's next round opponent, Alex, who's playing a Wind Waker Randomizer race right now. Hope everyone has a good rest of their Sunday. And thank you for watching.